Your lawn will love you for it.
Learn more at CBS 2's Earth Fair 99, Sunday, April 18th at the Santa Monica.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Did it work out?
What, the apartment sitting gig? No, that's cool. You know, that cat took to me right off.
You may have counted more than my recommendation.
Oh, come on, no way. So it looks like you and me are going to be neighbors for a while.
All right.
I guess I'm going to be showing up to borrow a couple of sugar or for a free medical exam. I hope you know what you got yourself into.
I can handle it. So how you like the new digs?
I love it. It's more space than I have ever had in my entire life. Hell, when I just get sick of my own company, I just go into another room.
All right, then. Sorry, it's only temporary.
Yeah, well, you know, nothing lasts forever. It's just only most of the time you just don't know in advance when everything's gonna end. But thanks, you know, for setting it up for me. Having a home makes a hell of a lot of difference in how you feel about yourself.
So what's that?
What, this? It's nothing.
That's Luisa's.
Yeah, they're, keys. Keys to what, her parents' apartment she doesn't ever want to go to again? Just wish I knew where that pregnant girl's run off to.
Wow, this is your office, Dad? Cool. You must be a big shot.
Chris?
Dad, if this is a bad time, I can come back later.
No, I've got some time. What's up?
Dad, I messed up big time, and I probably don't have a right to ask you this, but, I'd be grateful for another chance.
They're treating me like I'm a criminal.
You know what? It's not going to be the third degree. Right, Hal?
No reason why it can't be short and sweet as long as Emily cooperates, but we do need your statement, Emily.
I told Margot everything at the warehouse.
Your own statement, officially taken down in your own words.
No, I don't think so. I'm not saying another word without an attorney present to protect my rights.
Fine. Do you know who you want?
Oh, yeah.
A doctor doesn't take a patient to a sleazy motel for the night. What the hell are you trying to prove?
I can't talk to anyone about Julia's treatment for her own protection.
You know, it's too late for confidentiality, doctor. The whole town's already gossiping about this so-called treatment of yours.
That's not possible.
You were seen sneaking out of the Oak Motel with her.
Jack, your jealousy is misplaced.
Yeah, I trust Julia. But Julia got a problem with. So tell me, what kind of off-the-wall treatment involves spending the night in a motel?
Maybe you should ask your fiancé.
I'm asking you.
Jack. I asked Reed to help me last night. And he did. That's why he took me to a motel.
As the world turns.
You asked him to help you by taking you to a motel?
It was just a place to go.
Certain therapeutic approaches are unorthodox, but they're not inappropriate, Jack. It's a shame uninformed people who don't understand that spread.
Well, then call me uninformed, because I don't understand how a motel room can be the perfect place for a therapeutic session.
In my professional judgment, given her state of mind at the
Dr.
time...
Hamilton, could I explain this to Jack myself?
By all means.
Privately, if you don't mind?
Not at all.
No, I want the good doctor to stick around.
Jack, this might be a lot easier if it was just between the two
You know
of
what?
us.
It's not between the two of us anymore, Julia. He's smack dab in the middle of it.
if you'd ever been through intensive psychotherapy...
You know what? I've never been to the moon, but I know it's not made of green cheese. Now, something's off when my fiancée has to lie to me about taking on extra shifts because her shrink's sneaking her around
Jack,
to motel
stop.
rooms.
It was because I was having such a hard time with the pills. I tried so hard to quit, Jack, but the cravings wouldn't stop. I needed them. I went to Dr. Hamilton last night because I was so desperate. I wanted to get that poison out of my system once and for all. I would do anything. But I couldn't do it without Dr. Hamilton.
Overactive bladder.
Those strong, sudden urges.
Going to the bathroom so often.
Wedding accidents.
Discover prescription Detrol. Detrol is proven effective to treat overactive bladder. Detrol reduced bathroom visits by 2.2 times in 24 hours versus 1.1 times with a sugar pill.
Stay a little longer?
Love to.
1.2 fewer wedding accidents occurred with Detrol versus 0.8 fewer with a sugar pill. Similar decreases over 24 hours. Do not take Detrol if you have certain types of stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems. The most common side effect is dry mouth at 39.5% for Detrol versus 15.9% for sugar pill. Common but less frequent ones may include dry eyes, headache, constipation, and indigestion.
Head back?
Not right now.
For more product information, call us or ask your doctor about prescription Detrol. Proven effective to treat overactive bladder.
Brad, I asked my doctor about Detrol.
Even Gerber babies never had it this good. All because of a wonderful new idea called Nature Lock. Giving Gerber fruits and veggies more of their natural goodness, a fresh picked taste. Nature Lock is a new way of cooking with less heat that locks in more of the goodness nature intended without any added sugar or starch. My Gerber babies keep getting bigger, while Gerber keeps getting better. Taste for yourself. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
My allergies make me achoo.
Presenting Children's Tylenol Allergy D. Specially formulated to provide complete relief of your child's allergy symptoms. Children's Tylenol Allergy D. Everything you need.
Ah, the stovetop canister lets you make just the right amount of stuffing. Whether it's a platter of pork chops
Or a romantic dinner for two, say meatloaf?
Or turkey.
Oh.
Dress up dinner tonight with stovetop.
The staff in ER knows all about Louisa, and they'll let me know if she shows up. The women's clinic is on the lookout for her, too.
You told them?
Yeah. I just think I'd feel a lot better if I knew she was getting proper prenatal care. You know, I've never seen anyone or anything get to you this way, not even Gary.
What the hell is that supposed to mean, Ben?
Look, it's just that she's a scared kid in trouble, and you responded to that.
Look, just because I know how to look out for number one, don't mean I ain't got no heart and soul.
If anybody knows Denise Maynard has heart and soul, it's me. Look, all I'm saying is something about this kid and her situation has touched you on a very deep level.
It's just her and her baby. They just got me thinking about all these kids that come into this screwed up world with less than nothing, that's all. And then they just go downhill after that.
Is that what happened to you?
I wasn't straight with you, Jack, because I was lying to myself. Stopping with the pills was something that I knew that I could do tomorrow or the next day, but just not today. With Dr. Hamilton's help, I had tried to taper off slowly, but it wasn't working. I mean, I spent all my time just craving that next pill. But the moment of truth came last night at the warehouse when I saw David. That's when I knew that I was getting worse and not better. That's when I knew how far gone I was.
I didn't know.
You had created this beautiful, romantic evening. I couldn't tell you. I had to beat this myself, but I knew that I couldn't kick the habit alone, so that's why I went to Dr. Hamilton, because he knew all the gory details. He knew every pathetic excuse that I told him that I didn't want to do it little by little. I wanted it to stop now. He said that he would help me, but I had to follow his instructions. It couldn't be done any other way, Jack. It was like I could feel myself losing control of my whole life.
You went cold turkey?
She was incredibly brave.
I'm not doubting that for a second.
I wanted to quit more than once. Thank you so much for not letting me.
Well, the detox is over, and it was successful. I think that's what really matters. Jack, I hope you can forgive the secrecy now that you know the whole story.
I'd be an ungrateful jerk if I didn't. I owe you a big apology, Doctor. I flew off the handle without knowing the facts. Sometimes I've got a tendency of doing that, especially when it comes to people I care about. But you were helping Julia. Thank you.
You're welcome. No hard feelings here. I'll see you at our next session, okay?
Can you forgive me? For one last lie to end all the lies about my drug problem.
No, stop it. Listen to me. You did what you had to do. I know how hard it was for you. I love you for that. I don't blame you. I'm not angry at you. The only thing I regret is that I couldn't have been the one to help you.
Come on, pick up. Where the hell are you? Something must be up with Emily.
You know, it's just too much to expect that I'd be given the benefit of the doubt even for a minute. None of you people have laid eyes on me in months. You don't have a clue what I've been through.
This doesn't have to turn into a confrontation. Just cooperate.
That's what I am doing, okay? I fired a shot to scare the man who was trying to kill me. And then I ran for my life. I ran straight to Tom. And he called the police and told them to meet us at the warehouse. And that's what we did. Isn't that cooperating?
As far as it goes.
But when you're involved in a shooting, you don't get to decide when and how much to cooperate. It just doesn't work that way.
Right.
I'm not a criminal. I am the victim here.
You know, they're just trying to get the facts. It's their job. We're spinning our wheels here.
All right, so who do you want for a lawyer? Jessica?
Jessica is out of town.
Fine, there are plenty of others.
No. The very best lawyer in Oakdale is in this room. Please say you represent me.
Toaster strudel with cream cheese, huh?
With its light, flaky crust, creamy do-it-yourself icing, and delicious cream cheese filling, what would you do to get some Pillsbury toaster strudel with cream cheese?
Sure am looking forward to one. Thanks for thinking of me, Hank.
Ooh, is that for me?
Yep.
Sears is rolling out their big wall-to-wall tire sale. All brands, all sizes, all tires on sale. So no matter what you drive, Sears has the tires for you. But hurry, deals this good can't last long. Sears, your smart stop for tires and batteries.
Quick Dissolve Maalox contains calcium.
Get more calcium than regular Tums with new Maalox Quick Dissolve Chewable Antacid.
The calcium is an added plus, definitely.
And it dissolves faster than Tums.
I can't improve on that.
Quick Dissolve your heartburn away and get more calcium.
Do you experience vaginal dryness at times and need moisture? Vagisil Intimate Moisturizer is like bringing back your own natural moisture. Gentle enough to use every day, as smooth as liquid silk, never greasy. It replaces your body's own natural moisture. And only Vagisil Intimate Moisturizer contains the natural ingredients aloe and soothing chamomile. Vagisil Intimate Moisturizer. It's like bringing back your own natural moisture.
When you put bath tissue on your list, you want a tissue that's comfortable. So just remember 3 words of comfort. Soft. Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft is even softer than the leading premium brand. Thick. It's thicker than the leading brand too, with more cottony soft tissue in every sheet. And finally, Kleenex, a word you've been comfortable with all your life. Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft has 3 words of comfort for your family. Soft, thick, Kleenex. Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft.
Here's an exclusive look at Kevin James warming up for his guest appearance on Martial Law.
Oh, God, that's a disc.
Kevin James guests on Martial Law, CBS Saturday.
Rookies.
No, I want her to continue on that medication as long as she can tolerate it. I'll let you know. Sorry.
Hey, I guess that's why they call it the workplace.
You know, I remember the day that you brought that in here.
Same here. Ripe old age of 6.
That young. I would have said 7 or 8. You were so proud you had your mother swing by so that you could show it to me.
Well, that proves I was 6. By the time I was 7, I was way too cool to be proud of something like this.
Why do you say that?
Dad, it's not even a winning trophy. It's one of those he played the season giveaways. They give it to every kid who shows up in a uniform, even if he strikes out every single time at bat and drops every ball he attempts to field, which I did.
Yeah, I remember you coming home after some of those games trying to hide your tears. A lot of kids would have quit. But you didn't. You were determined to learn how to play, and you did. I was very proud of you. You just wouldn't give up.
Bet a lot of other dads did the same thing. That Hughes kid, oh, he never gives up. Dad, I was way out of line last night when I made that stupid dig about you and, Susan Stewart. I shouldn't have brought it up, and I just hope you can forget it, because I'm really sorry.
Apology accepted.
I got my backup. I was having a crisis in confidence. Bombing out of Columbia, letting you and Mom down, and also your good friend on the board. He really helped me get inside those ivy walls.
I'm more concerned about you letting yourself down.
Yes, and that concept is actually sinking in. Dad, I really want another chance.
Well, I told you, applying at the university here is a good idea.
Yes, I'm going to. But I think I should get a job first. Something I could use on my application. Maybe I could even get academic credit for it.
What do you have in mind?
A job in the lab at Memorial? I could be a gopher, whatever.
Do you really want that? Son, if you're trying to please me, don't do it.
Remember how I used to beg you to let me come to work with you when I was a little kid? I loved it here. Even the funny smells, all of it. I mean, man, miles of shiny floors for me to slide on. And the nurses, they used to sneak me little ice cream cups and cookies. But the most profound, amazing experience for me was when you would let me wear your stethoscope. I would listen to my teddy bear's heart. And when I was too old for teddy bears, I always found an excuse to get myself over here.
Yeah, you used to think this was the coolest place on Earth.
In the universe. And you used to always say that someday I could have an office here, maybe. That I would have an office here. And as hard as it may seem to believe now after everything, I really want that to happen. I made a mess of Columbia. But I can't give up. And maybe, if I keep stepping up to plate, who knows? I might hit a home run someday.
Bob, I don't think I'm going to be able... Chris, what are you doing? You home from school? How's Columbia?
You still have your license to practice law, right?
Yes, I do, but
I'm not going to wear two hats. I mean, I'm a journalist.
Tom, I'm begging you. I need your legal expertise.
Well, I can give you some advice. Don't talk to these people without representation.
Tom, is there anybody you can recommend? No! No, I am not starting from scratch and telling some stranger that I'm not a liar or insane. I'm not doing it. All right. All right, you know what? Ask me your questions. I'll give you my statement. And maybe if you hear me answering completely truthfully, you'll change your mind and you'll become my lawyer. So, okay. The whole story. From the beginning. I was kidnapped by a man wearing a ski mask and held prisoner for months. The man had me convinced he was David Stenbeck.
Well, you keep ringing it. Someone has to be there. One of the occupants is housebound. Her caregiver would not leave her. Now, are you sure it's not out of order? Why did I hire that idiot to guard her?
You created such a beautiful fantasy for us. A gondola ride through Venice in the middle of a warehouse in Oakdale.
Yeah, well, it had to do till I could swing the real thing.
It was perfect, Jack. You took my breath away. Even down to the comic relief when you fell out of the boat.
Oh, I was hoping you'd forget that part.
No, I don't want to forget any of it. Except the end. When I thought I saw David in the warehouse window. And I started to want a pill so much I ached for a pill.
What if you told me then? You think I wouldn't understand?
No. I couldn't do that to you. I couldn't drag you down like that. That's not entirely true. I didn't want you to see me like that. I didn't want anyone to see me like that. That's why we...
What? That's why I went to the motel?
Yeah. I mean, I was horrified at the thought of the people at this hospital finding out that Julia Lindsay has a drug habit she can't kick. I mean, Holden, Lily, Emma, finding out that I was in detox. They couldn't handle that.
They wouldn't judge you, Julia. They love you.
I know that. Last night, I got my life back. And I am going to make it up to you for these past few months.
I'll give you 50 years to do it. After that, all bets are off.
It's a deal. Come here. Oh, God, Jack, I am so lucky. Dr. Hamilton was wonderful. You know, he cleared his entire calendar for me in an instant.
Yeah, obviously he's devoted to his patients.
I owe him so much.
By coincidence, I went by Dr. Hamilton's office last night and I asked how I could help with your therapy.
I know. I was there, and I heard all those wonderful things you said. I wanted to run right out and hug you just then, but I was in pretty bad shape. Look, let's get out of here. Let's go back to our own home.
All right. There's a couple things I gotta clear up first. So, well, then we can head out.
All right, I'll go to my locker and I'll meet you back here. Okay?
All right, you got it. There's a loose end I'd like to tie up, Doctor.
What's that, Jack?
Well, I'd like to make an appointment for that session we discussed. After last night, I got more questions than ever.
With the Magnadoodle Learning Bus, kids learn the alphabet, math, and numbers.
I know my numbers.
Choose a magic learning card, trace, and surprise.
C's for cat.
It's a great age for Fisher Price.
Chocolate milk, anyone? Just add Hershey's syrup.
Hey, check this out.
What?
He'll never get that grungy shirt white. He's only using half a cup of Clorox bleach.
Yeah, he's supposed to use a whole cup of Clorox bleach to get clothes really white. Uh-oh.
I bet she knows to use a whole cup. See? What'd I tell you?
Look at the difference in whitening when you use a whole cup of Clorox bleach.
Hey, I'm kind of cool. How come he gets the girl?
Maybe because his shirt's so white.
Who asked you?
For whiter whites, use a whole cup of Clorox bleach.
Suddenly, everything's an occasion. Now that there's hundreds of new Hallmarks for 99 cents. This Saturday and Sunday, get a 2-card sampler of new Hallmark 99-cent cards. Free at your Hallmark Gold Crown store and everywhere Hallmark is sold. Why not?
There is a place where telephones can go unanswered. And it's perfectly acceptable to have tea with your high school sweetheart and Cornelius from Planet of the Apes. And you're cordially invited to visit each and every night by Serta. We make the world's best mattress.
Sometimes the good guys finish first.
CBS Daytime, #1 for 10 consecutive years.
Sometimes the good guys finish first. Sometimes the best is all it takes. Sometimes the good guys finish first.
Thanks for making us a perfect 10.
Finish first.
The North Atlantic version of El Nino and what it may mean for summer, tonight.
Tonight, on an all-new Late Show, Dave reads your mail. Big-time director Ron Howard. And a 13-year-old opera singer. Tonight on Dave.
I've been wondering if you, ever walked in that little girl's shoes.
What the hell is that supposed to mean, Ben?
Were you a runaway too?
You know what? See, I don't like kicking up the past and always whining about what you should have done.
All right, fine.
Because there are no complaints from me, all right? It's just Louisa. Just running away so she didn't have to tell her parents about that baby, that's all.
Because it might make her give it up. Hey, are you okay?
What kind of choices is a girl like Louisa gonna have, huh? And how in the world is she gonna raise that kid all by herself with no kind of education, no job, no money, and no parents to back her up? I guess maybe she'll just be forced to give it up anyhow, or somebody will tell social services and they'll just end up taking it away from her. What are the chances of a part Latino and a part black baby being adopted anyway? With Mr. and Mrs. Perfect waiting with a little pony and 4 years of Harvard prepaid, huh? Never. Because most of those leftovers in those foster homes and those orphanages, they are not lily white, that's for sure.
Well, sometimes. You know, my church in Milltown has a special committee that helps place babies of color with families in the community, and they've been pretty successful at it.
Wait, so you saying that if a girl had a baby that she couldn't keep, she could just bring it to this church?
Right. And they'll find a good temporary home until they can find a permanent one.
That's just too bad. I mean, it's too bad that everybody don't know about that kind of program.
Reverend Dansby's working on getting the word out. You never know. Louisa might hear about it and show up. We did stress to her the importance of her health for her and her baby.
Yeah, well, we definitely pounded that upside her skull with this sledgehammer. But that don't mean she's gonna do anything about it.
Well, I'm believing that we're gonna hear from Louisa again. You really made an impression on that girl, you know, the glamorous professional who really gives a damn about her. So, you know, you like surprises?
Yeah, the good ones.
Well, I got a good one for you.
Yeah? For real?
What, you don't think you deserve one?
I'm really gung-ho about scheduling that session. In fact, it better be a long one, because we've got a lot of ground to cover, and I'm not really sure one's going to cover it, so...
Well, we'll see. Why don't you give my secretary a call, Jack?
You know, I'm most curious about your methods. I'm not quite clear how you get such impressive results.
Well, in Julia's case, she was fortunate enough to have your support.
Yeah, well, I'll do anything to help Julia stay well.
Well, your love's working small miracles already.
Yeah, you said the husband or the significant other plays a major role in the recovery of a patient.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, then I don't want to lose any momentum here. How about I come in this afternoon or later tonight?
I'm sorry, Jack. I'm all booked up today.
Well, I guess this is where you bump up against my methods, Doctor. Because when it comes to helping Julia, can't take no for an answer.
If we all got in the car, could you drive us to the place where you were held?
I told you I was blindfolded when he brought me back to Oakdale.
Any identifiable sounds in the neighborhood? church bells, train whistles, airplanes, anything?
The only thing I ever remember hearing was a man squawking at me through an intercom box.
Can you give us any solid proof to back up your claim?
Margot, what kind of proof could I possibly have? Huh, you think he made me wear a sign around my neck that said if found, take back to the secret hideout? What is it with you? It was like I was never gone. You want proof? Huh? Fine, give me a lie detector test right now. You go ahead and you ask me all your sly trick questions and let's see what happens.
You know what? Before we get into that, I would like to honor your mother's requests and have you and the baby have a full medical workup. And while you're at Memorial, why don't you have a psychological evaluation? If you agree to it, that is.
This is like I'm being abducted all over again. I'm fine. My baby is fine. But if you keep treating me like I'm crazy, you just might get your wish, all of
Emily,
you.
a psychological evaluation would establish competency and would let us know if a polygraph was indicated. It's for your own good, Emily. You've given us a statement. The medical exam is for your own good.
I am not 4 years old, Hal, so quit talking to me like I am. And despite what the two of you think, I am in full possession of my faculties. Tom.
A thorough exam is not going to hurt.
What about the shrink? I mean, is anyone else reminded of Salem in the 1600s here?
But the guy I have in mind is new over at Memorial, Dr. Reed Hamilton, and from what I hear, buzz is people are real high on him.
You better believe a pain like this, from a soul like this, will go on like this, live on like this, and look like this, give you pride like this, 'cause it's true.
It's True Value paint, and you can't do better. It really is this good.
Goes on like this, lives on like this, looks like this, right like this.
True Value paint. Great paint, great store.
Presenting the remarkably innovative GE Profile Performance range with a revolutionary bridge that connects burners so you can cook any size dish. And its true temp oven is the most accurate in America, so you can also bake and broil like a gourmet. It's so versatile you could get carried away.
Dad, I usually just have cereal for breakfast.
The incredible Profile Performance range, only from GE.
Stop ignoring me! Those engineers put me here because you need jet dry in your rinse cycle. Give me some jet dry. Let me fight that residue in film. Yay! Look at that! Brilliant!
Jet dry.
Mwah.
Your dishwasher was designed for it.
My neighbor works a Post on a cereal that actually keeps kids quiet. It's got brown sugar inside, frosting outside. Post frosted shredded wheat.
Oh, man! Hi, Roger.
Heard you're out.
I try to take good care of myself. I feel the same way about Sam. Both of us start the day with a good meal. He gets this new Alpo Complete. The vet says it'll improve his digestion and keep him healthy from the inside, where it counts. I need Sam to keep up with me. That's why I feed him Alpo.
New Alpo Complete, a breakthrough formula that keeps your dog healthy from the inside. A great dog deserves new Alpo from Friskies.
Stay tuned for more of As the World Turns.
She's like any other woman.
Where's a good place to find a man?
She's looking for Mr. Right, and she wants to have a baby. The only difference is she's not of this earth.
She'd have a dozen babies.
Mating season has begun. Species, CBS Tuesday.
Want to protect the planet?
When you change your oil, don't throw it away.
Take it to a gas station and recycle. Otherwise, it'll end up here.
Learn more at CBS 2's Earth Fair 99, Sunday, April 18th at the Santa Monica Pier.
Work with the best orchards in the West, and you'll know a thing or two about apple juice. Stock one of the best produce departments around, and you'll know how to pick the best of the crop. When we say Vaughn's brands are as good as national brands, we really are speaking from experience.
Attend an exclusive preview party of Shipwreck Rapids, the wild new ride at SeaWorld. Every time you swipe your Vaughn's Club card through April 13th, you'll be automatically entered to win.
Cosby hoops it up with future college champs.
Now you know why they call it March Madness.
It's a full hour of Kids Say and ooh la la French cuisine.
Ew.
But can Americans appreciate our cheese?
This smells. I hate to say this like
A full hour of Candid Camera. Then, what's making Nash sleepless in San Francisco?
I've been up for about a month.
A psychic bomber and some tasty triplets.
I'm hallucinating.
All new Nash.
I'm sorry, were you sleeping?
After Kids Say and Candid Camera, CBS tonight.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Will Friedle, and Peter Bergman on Howie.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
Okay, what you got in there, Big Ben?
There's only one way to find out.
Come on. See, how do I know this is not going to be dangerous to my health and well-being?
Just have to trust me.
The Chicago Corps de Ballet at the Oakdale Civic Auditorium. What have you gone and done?
Hey, just ever since I saw you with those tiny ballet slippers, I figured that'd be the perfect surprise. I didn't know if you'd ever actually seen a live ballet performance,
I seen a couple on TV, but not in person. Except unless you count this one time when these dancers, they came to my junior high to give this assembly. Now, whose idea was that? Ballet for a bunch of know-it-all 7th graders. Well, this girl, when she started to go up on point, everybody just started hooting and hollering and imitating her. And the guy, he was a brother, too. But he was dressed in tights. And he'd hold his arms out with his hands in these, like, ooh-la-la positions. Man, we just doubled over laughing. My teacher, Miss Bell, she was so mad, man. You could just see the purple veins in her forehead and her neck. They looked like they were gonna bust wide open. Well, she ended up kicking out the loudest offenders, and those of us that got to stay, well, we just look at each other and we just crack up all over again. Then all of a sudden, I don't know, something happened. These big old tears, they just started to roll down my face. Only thing was, I wasn't laughing no more. I didn't know what in the world was going on. I thought I was just like totally freaking out. And then it wasn't until I got home that I realized what was going on. I was jealous because I wanted to be up there. I wanted to be her dancing with him. I wanted to be carrying myself like I owned every inch of space I filled, and I wanted my muscles just to lift me up and jump into his arms. And this guy, man, he was just so incredible. I had never seen anything like it my entire life. He would just lift this girl up like she weighed no more than a piece of napkin, and then he just like kind of lowered her, and then he'd hold her close and just let her slide down. When it was over with, they were all sweating and panting. They looked like they'd been playing tag out in the back lot. But I tell you what, they gave this pack of know-nothing 13-year-olds every single thing they had to give. And I took it right here with me. I took the music, I took the way they made me feel, and that picture of them. Except in my memory, I just pasted my face over hers.
I'd like to see that.
Please, not even a chance of that. All right, so what we're seeing. Firebird.
Yeah, they don't have one called Peacock. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, but this will do very much. Thank you. Yeah. Firebird. Sounds kind of hot and fast. Yeah. You paid big bucks for these.
Yeah. Run was sold out. I had to get those from a scalper.
See, you know what? Don't go playing with the law, Big Ben. I'm gonna have to bail you out.
Mm-hmm.
You like ballet?
Well, I figure I'm gonna get to like it a whole lot more after going to see this with you.
Man, I always wondered what it was gonna be like, you know? Just to sit in a theater next to people that wanted to be there because they really get it. Because they appreciate what the dancers are putting into it up there, all this sweat and, you know, all the soul.
Well, tomorrow night, you're gonna get to find out.
The museums, the galleries, the clubs, the shops on Fifth Avenue, Madison Avenue. I hope you're taking a little time to check all of that out.
Yeah, of course. I saw Rent, not
Good.
bad. Done a few of the East Village clubs, but I kind of missed Oakdale.
Oh, come on. That sounds like the old party line for the old folks back in Oakdale. I remember when I was in pre-med, it was a lot of wishful thinking. I was sitting there trying to memorize the names of bones.
John, are you going to make that conference in San Francisco?
Oh, I wouldn't miss it. That's another favorite child of mine, yeah. You must be very proud to have this young man following in your footsteps.
Dr. Dixon, Columbia didn't work out.
Didn't work out? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I was expelled. Actually, a while ago. That's why I took my time coming home.
Chris is going to apply at the university here. Kim and I are looking forward to having him around.
Well, sure, of course you would. Having him home and everything like that, yeah. Well, I hope school around here works out. I know it'll work out. Sure it'll work out.
Thanks. I'll make sure it does.
I know it'll be all right. I'm going to go down to ER and have the foot removed from my mouth. I'll catch you later.
See you, John.
Oh, God. That must have been really embarrassing for you. I'm sorry.
No, son. You did the right thing.
A psychologist's evaluation after an hour's interview carries more weight than a lie detector test?
Oh, you know those tests aren't permissible in court.
I don't believe this. Court? She's got me tried and convicted already.
You know, a polygraph test can be affected by your emotional states, so now is probably not the best time to rush into that.
I agree. So you agree to see Dr. Hamilton?
What do you think? I mean, should I?
I hear he's a really good guy, competent. At the very least, he'll probably be a good listener.
Good listener. Oh, yippee, he's a good listener. Boy, I'm excited I get to spill my guts to a total stranger, but this is my decision, right? I mean, I make the decision.
Yes, you're not under arrest. If you want, we could arrest you and order the test.
Doesn't that come under the heading of coercion or blackmail?
You're not gonna arrest her.
I'd rather not. I'd rather she just saw this therapist.
Fine. You win.
Rosie, will you call Memorial, have them get me Dr. Reed Hamilton?
Tell my secretary I said to fit you in, ASAP.
Does that mean today?
I wish I could, Jack. It's wall to wall.
What about later on?
I'm sorry. Tomorrow's gonna have to be soon enough.
Okay, well, give me a call if anything opens up.
Sure thing.
Thanks. Hey, can I leave a message for Julia Lindsay? Could you tell her to meet me back here? I just gotta take care of something real quick. Thanks.
I need to make some phone calls. I don't want to be disturbed. As a matter of fact, I'm taking the rest of the day off.
Oh, Dr. Hamilton, this call just came in for you a minute ago. It's important.
Just take a message, please.
It's the police.
What are you doing?
Just finishing my big country muffin.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Actually, a dollop of country fresh taste and it becomes big country crock muffin.
So you're a baker now?
Hey, I'm very good with my hands.
Maybe, but you're very bad with the oven.
That was a small fire, okay?
You've got a thing for that muffin, don't you? Plan on saving any country crock for me?
You're not jealous of my big country crock muffin, are you?
Not really, but I might want to start my own fire.
Huh? Oh.
Shed Spread Country Crock is big on country fresh taste.
1-800-CONTACTS. Exact same contact lenses, delivered to your door for less than you're paying now. Call 1-800-CONTACTS. We deliver, you save.
Hop to it, full-figured gals. Get the biggest news in bras since the 40s. 18 Hours new Comfort Underband, designed to stay put, stay comfy, no matter how you jump or jive. 18 Hours Comfort Underband. Is that a Playtex under there?
Want to improve your morning ritual? Give up your soap for a week and discover a way to clean your skin without giving up softness. Just switch from your soap to Olay Body Wash. Its rich, cleansing lather leaves skin feeling as clean as soap, while special, nurturing Olay moisturizers soften and smooth. So take a week and prove to yourself that being clean can also feel soft. And the name of this remarkable way to start the day, Moisturizing Body Wash from Oil of Olay. Proven to moisturize with a feeling that's clean.
Been waiting so long to pass on this baby stuff, but it smells a little musty.
Well, here's how to get bad smells out of fabrics for good. With Febreze. It's even safe on my favorite jacket.
You still get smells out of fabrics like Febreze.
Right. Febreze actually gets smells out. It doesn't just cover them up.
And all you do is spray.
Then Febreze goes and finds the smells in fabrics and gently cleans them away.
Once it's dry, smell's gone for good.
Febreze cleans bad smells out of fabrics for good. Improved sprayers on the big bottle. Good idea.
Yes, Dr. Hamilton, the reason I'm calling is that you're listed as the official consultant for the department right now.
Well, I certainly don't mind a little friendly arm twisting from time to time from the Oakdale PD, Lieutenant. Who's the subject?
Thanks. I'll explain when we get there.
Doctor, I'm glad I caught you. I just wanted to thank you for hanging in there with Jack before. I know it must have been awkward for you.
Well, I thought you handled the situation beautifully.
Thank God I don't have to lie to him anymore, huh?
You know, Jack just spoke to me again about a private session. He wants in the loop.
Well, that's good, right?
Yes, but our sessions together right now are so important. Now, the drug is just leaving your bloodstream. The next few weeks are crucial. I'm willing to make time in my schedule whenever you're free. Julie, what is it?
Just hit me what I've been through. It's so degrading.
I'm not going anywhere, okay? You're gonna be fine. Now I have to go get ready for a consultation.
You know I keep thanking you, and I feel silly, but I just can't help it. Without your help, Dr. Hamilton, I wouldn't have this chance at happiness with Jack.
Facing John Dixon, telling the truth, that was tough.
I'm tired of the lies. That's what took me so long to get back to Oakdale. Keeping up with all those lies took so much time and energy, it wore me out.
That's a new slant. And the truth shall give me more energy.
Dad, what do you think about me getting a job here? Want to sleep on it? I mean, I know I can't blow it, but if you give me this shot, I will slave 24 hours a day.
You got it. But there is a string attached. I want you to be honest to yourself, first and foremost. This has to be what you want.
I accept that condition.
All your mother and I want for you is what you want for yourself, not what you think we want for you.
I'll be there. I'm gonna show up like I haven't in a long time, Dad.
Come in.
Bad time? No, not for me. I'll split, okay?
Okay, kid. So, are you here in your official capacity?
That depends. What can you tell me about Reed Hamilton?
Eight hours on my feet, they're tired and achy.
Relieve tired, sore, achy feet with Johnson's Foot Soap. This unique 3-ingredient soap gives warming triple-action relief that penetrates, soothes, relaxes. Soothing Johnson's Foot Soap.
My allergies make me achoo.
Presenting Children's Tylenol Allergy D. Specially formulated to provide complete relief of your child's allergy symptoms. Children's Tylenol Allergy D. Everything you need.
After 3 years of development, 300 scientific studies, and with 23 patents filed, comes a breakthrough in dental care. Introducing the revolutionary Oral-B Cross-Action. Its unique crisscross bristles penetrate to lift out and sweep away more plaque than any other brush. Clinical tests prove it. Now you can too. The new Cross-Action toothbrush from Oral-B.
is about turning the things you want to do into the things you've done. It's about saying I will instead of I wish. When you want to make the most of every day, start each day with a crunch of Kellogg's Smart Start, the nutritionally charged honey-sweetened cereal. Tomorrow means never. Seize the day. Kellogg's Smart Start.
You're not taking that laxative.
Maureen!
It's got stimulants that may cause cramping.
Says who?
Says on the label. Don't you know nothing's better than Phillips Milk of Magnesia?
All these overnight laxatives have stimulants that may cause cramping. Phillips doesn't. It's the only one that's stimulant-free.
And you know Phillips.
She never takes a vacation.
Phillips, effective relief without harsh stimulants. And also try convenient liquid gels.
All right, okay, I gotta settle on, I gotta settle on the proper ensemble. Because how do all these high-tone people dress, like when they go into the ballet?
Well, no tights or tutus.
See, you know what? You are not gonna live long enough to see that bird take wing if you keep on sassing me again.
All right, point taken, point taken. Fact is, I've seen people show up in everything from jeans to sequins, so go figure.
Oh, come on, man, but look, we're gonna be sitting in box D.
Yeah.
Okay, and even I know that's for queens and presidents and stuff, so they can sit up there and look important. And so everybody else can look up at them and eat their hearts out.
So jeans are no good, huh?
Look, man, come on. You are not grasping the importance of this event. See, I'm going to be sitting up there in box D with Dr. Ben Harris. And none of my outfits from the Oasis are going to cut it. This is an haute couture emergency.
Well, you are going to have to operate on your wardrobe solo. Because come 7:15 tomorrow, I'm going to walk across that hall, knock on your door, and whatever you have on your back, that's what you're going to wear to the ballet. So, surprise me.
Okay. How'd I get so lucky? I'm not just talking about this ballet thing. I'm talking about that stuff you said before about that runaway girl. It's like you could read my soul.
Well, he comes to us with impeccable credentials and reputation.
Where did he come from?
Well, I can get you all the facts, but off the top of my head, I know he was educated in Canada, and he did his clinical work in Toronto, I believe.
How did he land this job?
Hey, Jack, what is this all about? I mean, I haven't had one single complaint about Reed Hamilton since he joined the staff here, and he made a very smooth transition to join us. Everybody seems to like him. Is there something specific that you're investigating?
No. You know what? Let me back up here. Forget I'm a cop for a second. Julie's a patient of his, so naturally I'm curious. And no one seems to know anything about his background. If you do, I'd like to hear it.
Welcome home, Emily. Here's your one-way ticket to the cracker factory.
That is not gonna happen.
Oh, really? Who's gonna save me? Some shrink I never met? How'd I get here? Must have really ticked off the gods. Yeah, if I could just click my heels 3 times.
Ah. Where would you go?
New York. Last summer. Mr. Endicott Award winner. It was one of the happiest times of my life.
Emily, would you come with me?
It's okay.
Well, I watched you during the interrogation, Tom.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you were guardian ad litem with Emily, watching out for her interest, even more so than her own mother.
I just want to make sure that she's treated fairly.
You changed your mind, haven't you? You've decided to become Emily's lawyer, haven't you?
Yeah. Come on.
damn it, jerk. Pick up!
Dr. Hamilton? Al Munson, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's all right. I've been waiting for you. Where's our patient?
Dr. Reed Hamilton, Ms. Emily Stewart.
You can't control Mother Nature. Experts report that weather patterns are changing fast, making it harder for anyone to say, a flood can't happen to me. In fact, in the last few years, floods have hit all 50 states. Thousands of victims learned too late that homeowners insurance doesn't cover floods, but national flood insurance does. Even weather experts can't outsmart Mother Nature. So call your insurance agent, or for free information, call this number now.
Great meal.
Uh-oh, gas pressure. What now? What else? Gas X, with the most powerful medicine for fast relief. Nothing works faster.
Hey, want to go for ice cream?
Gas X, the power to fight gas fast.
Very cool, I thought, when I saw that tasty-looking Clausen deal with my lunch. Cool, crisp, crunchy. So I took a bite. I give it a 99. Clausen, talk about taste.
So, how you doing?
Oh, miserable. Breakfast time, we sit around while folks pop something sweet from the toaster.
Oh, yeah.
What's not to love? Real eggs.
Hey, bacon?
And cheese. Say, what if somebody wrapped us up in a pastry crust and popped us up?
Introducing Pillsbury Toaster Scrambles. Real eggs, smoky bacon, creamy cheese in a flaky pastry crust right in your grocer's freezer. Mmm. Pillsbury Toaster Scrambles.
Look out, sweet stuff.
Once upon a starry night, I had a bulky diaper that didn't fit right. Just then, something new, like out of a dream. A new, better-fitting Huggies Supreme. A narrower middle, a new contour, form-fitting leg elastics, and what's more, a concentrated absorbent core. And a fit to stop leaks like never before. For flexibility, Huggies is virtually unmatched. And that's the truth. No strings attached.
Cosby hoops it up with future college champs.
Now you know why they call it March Madness.
It's a full hour of Kids Say and
Ooh la la, French cuisine.
Ew.
But can Americans appreciate our cheese?
This smells.
I hate to say this, like
a full hour of Candid Camera. Then, what's making Nash sleepless in San Francisco?
I've been up for about a month.
A psychic bomber and some tasty triplets.
I'm hallucinating.
All new Nash.
I'm sorry, were you sleeping?
After Kids Say and Candid Camera, CBS Tonight.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather, the North Atlantic version of El Nino and what it may mean for summer later.
Today at 4:30 on CBS 2 News, Searching for Love, Hollywood star.